Judge Judy and CBS win battle over profits from sale of syndicated series library. Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Hope you all are enjoying, so let's begin. XTLUSIV. 4 years after Judith Sheindlin, CBS and others were sued by a producer from the early seasons of the Judge Judy series and the estate of another producer over profits from the big buck sale of the show's library. The almost lucratively esoteric dispute looks to have come to the end of the legal road, at least for now. The court, having taken the matter under submission on 2/15/2022 for hearing on motion for summary judgment, now rules as follows. The motion for summary judgment filed by Judith Sheindlin, Big Ticket Pictures Incorporated, Her Honor Incorporated, CBS Studios Incorporated on 3/19/2021 is granted, said a one-page ruling yesterday by lay Superior Court Judge Kristen S. Escalante. First filed back in January 2018 by Kay Switzer and the trust of the late Sandy Sprackman. This particular dust-up over profits from the long-running and now shuttered Judge Judy was set to go to trial on June 6 this year. Now there is always a chance that the Las Vegas and LA-based attorneys for Switzer and the trust of the late Sprackman could appeal. But truth be told, it's going to be a steep climb for them to get back on the horse, if you know what I mean, especially after Monday's comprehensive ruling. The whole original case of 4 years ago was based on a 1999 agreement that saw OG producers Switzer and Sprackman to receive lifetime payments from the show, even if they no longer worked on it. The 2018 suit saw just under $5 million out of the quick-handed $95 million sale of the Judge Judy library to CBS in the summer of 2017. What has always made this a little weird even by Hollywood accounting standards is that despite a big splash at the time and the company paying out that nearly $100 million, CBS, which is now part of the newly minted Paramount Global, has been arguing that it never actually bought the valuable library back from Sheindlin. In fact, even in an August filing last year, Sheindlin and the other defendants said things like, Sheindlin defendants are entitled to summary adjudication of plaintiff's first cause of action for breach of contract, because there is no triable issue of material fact. With Judy Justice, we saw a bold opportunity to reinforce our vision of a modern television network. By embracing daytime television programming and uniquely offering IMDb TV customers new episodes every weekday, said Lauren Anderson and Ryan Perazzi, co-heads of content and programming at IMDb TV. For more than 25 years, Judge Sheindlin has been a staple of daytime TV, the duo added in a joint statement. Through her no-nonsense approach to adjudicating real cases, Judge Sheindlin has educated millions about the legal process and real-life decision-making. We look forward to delivering another season of binge-worthy justice as Judge Judy Sheindlin continues her unprecedented reign as one of the most iconic and esteemed personalities in entertainment. Judge Judy's streaming strategy for a new courtroom series were made public after her March 2020 announcement that her hit syndicated court program Judge Judy would be ending after its 2020-21 season, the show's 25th. With her usual bite, Sheindlin unveiled the shift after attempts to reach an agreement with CBS TV distribution for more seasons of the dominating Dateline, which paid her $47 million a year, sputtered to a halt. We had a nice marriage, Sheindlin said bluntly last summer. It's going to be a Bill and Melinda Gates divorce. In that vein, Sheindlin quickly joined forces with former CBS executives Scott Kundel's Sox Entertainment to handle the sale of the new series, which opted to bypass broadcast syndication and focus on streaming. Soon afterwards, among a number of suitors, Jeff Bezos' Amazon came a-knockin', and the rest is history. Filled with many of the same people on both sides of the camera as on Judge Judy, the first season of Judy Justice launched November 1 last year and ends its first season on April 15. Judy Justice, the recently launched IMDb TV series starring Judge Judy Sheindlin, will return January 24 with new weekday episodes. In addition to announcing the date, Amazon-owned IMDb TV also said it is launching a 24/7 streaming channel dedicated to the show, enabling viewers to dip into it any time. Sheindlin embarked on a new career chapter last November with Amazon after a 25-year relationship with CBS Media Ventures came to a disharmonious end. In an interview last June with the Wall Street Journal, Sheindlin said what had been a nice marriage was headed toward a Bill and Melinda Gates divorce. The new series reprises many of the tried and true elements of Judge Judy. The names of upcoming cases include Beauty Salon Brawl, feuding cousins, and unwanted dog pregnancy. Randy Douthit and Amy Freiselman, who spent 25 years with Scheindlin on her previous show, are back in key roles on Judy Justice, with Douthit exec producing and directing, and Freiselman co-exec producing. Former CBS exec Scott Kundal is also an executive producer. On IMDb TV, the Judy Justice channel will be flanked by 50 other destinations known in the industry by the acronym FAST, short for Free Ad-Supported Television. Although advertising is growing across on-demand streaming, FAST has also become a key element for hubs like Roku Channel, Tubi, and Peacock, which followed Pluto TV's early focus on live programming. Other channels housed on IMDb TV focus on Supermarket Sweep, and Bob Barker hosted episodes of The Price is Right. The rest are organized by themes like comedy and animation, or are partnership offerings like Tiny House Nation, Electric Now, America's Test Kitchen, Crime 360, and This Old House. The larger strategy driving IMDb TV, which has a roster of originals as well as library fare, is Amazon's effort to gain ground in advertising. Streaming video has taken a central place in that push. Along with the ad-free Prime Video, the company's streaming portfolio includes gamer-centric live programming hub Twitch and a growing live sports operation. Sports will take a major leap this year with the arrival of exclusive Thursday night NFL broadcasts in the fall, the start of a landmark 11-year rights deal. In its first-ever presentation during the NewFronts last spring, Amazon said its video offerings reach 120 million viewers of ad-supported streaming, up from 20 million in January 2020. NBIB TV, which launched in 2019 as Freedy before rebranding, saw 138% year-over-year growth in viewing. While the parent company doesn't break out advertising as a line item in its financial reports, it is the dominant portion of the revenue category labeled Other. In its most recent quarter, Amazon's other revenue jumped 49% from the prior year to $8.1 billion. As a digital ad heavyweight, it is closing the gap with longtime rivals Facebook and Google.